what I love about what's happening with the red pill stuff is that because women get to see it in real time, what men are talking about, women are realizing that these guys don't have an original thought, and these guys think that they sound original, but they're really copy and pasting everything some other dude is saying. And at the same time, messing up their opportunities with women that really fit their criteria. But these women don't want them because these women want a man with an original thought and with some nuance to him. So we're going to see how much more the line is going to be drawn in the sand when it comes to dating men and women. It's just going to whoop. And because they sound like parrots, because the ideology just doesn't make sense for the time that we're in, women are going to start looking at these men like they are batshit crazy. And the women that do uphold these ideologies, they're going to find out soon that what they've been doing, what they've been listening to, has never been to benefit them. So I'm so lucky that I am on the other end. I have a relationship with a man who's super nuanced, who gets it, and who also doesn't feel like I'm his property. He has his own original thoughts, and I just love that. But I hate that for y'all who don't get to experience that in your lives. It sucks, but this is what happens when you uphold these stupid ideologies. And by the time the women that have upheld these ideologies find out that this has never been about them, they will be replaced, or they have worked themselves down to the bone to please these men, and they have lost every shred of dignity they could have possibly had. And the men who are nuanced, who get it, they'll be having relationships, they'll be thriving, and they'll be understanding why women do what they do and act like how they act. And they'll be able to communicate effectively with them in order to establish these good relationships. These red pill guys, these kids that are growing up with these ideologies, they are going to be shooting themselves in the toe behind this. They don't know yet, but it's coming. But the crux of it is that there's traditional men who go for non-traditional women and they don't like the result. Same for women. They want to be traditional and then they date non-traditional men and that doesn't work out. Or they are getting into traditional relationships without actually practicing traditional roles. That's the real problem. And if you want to be traditional, be that. But honor it, respect it, and don't take advantage of the roles that you guys have. That's what it is. But because there's so much nuance to it, because of the world we're living in, no one knows how to actually balance this type of dynamic. That's where the problem lies beneath. That's the actual problem. And then we have those same men saying that they have traditional girls in their back pocket that would just do about anything for them. And they take those women and drag them through the mud. So what you're really communicating is that you want an untraditional woman to be traditional for you. Right? Kind of like when they say, I want that bad boy to be good for me. I want a bad boy. I just want him to be good for me. That's the same thing. Why can't we just date people that compliment us the best? because that's the only solution. Instead of crying about how you couldn't choose better, and now you're putting all women into this lump as these horrible human beings that just are gold diggers and want to take advantage of you. It's like, it's getting old and tired. It's getting old and tired.